So, I have watched Terrifier 2, and I do believe that it has gotten a lot of hype, and you want to know something? I think it's for a reason. There is definitely some elements in there that have a lot of potential, and there is parts of this story that are more solid that I've seen in the sequel than I have seen in the first one, or even the anthology, the All Hallows Eve. This is definitely a step in a major right direction, and especially something amazing for indie horror films. So, what do I think of Terrifier 2? Well, you're just gonna have to sit back, relax, eat some popcorn, and enjoy the creepy show. Hello, my fellow movie geeks. Carrie Crave Cinema here. I am just gonna get right into this one. So, Terrifier 2. What can one say about Terrifier 2? Well, the hype is real. It definitely it pretty much tripled in its budget, because the budget was pretty small, but it is definitely gaining it back tenfold, and it is for a reason. This one has amazing special effects. The music is fantastic. The actors in it, they bring it. David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown. He he ate his Wheaties, okay? Because he tripled his sinister performance as Art the Clown in this one. Like, if you were afraid of clowns before, you will be afraid of them even more now. Because the gore in this, yes, people are talking about the gore, apparently in some theaters. Some people have gotten sick, some people have fainted, some people. I mean, I'm hearing that it's also fake too. Some of the. Just to kind of hype the movie up a little bit more. But I watched it. I watched it on Screambox, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great time. The gore was a little over the top, yes, but you know what? It's Art the Clown. He's meant to be over the top. He's meant to have a little bit of a mystery to him. Like, there's still things in this movie that leaves a lot unanswered, leaves a lot to the imagination, a lot to the mind, and I actually value that. I feel like in horror movies, it's more creepier when you don't know everything, especially about the villain. Also, I have to give major props to Sienna. She was a badass final girl. I'm sorry, but I'm about to reveal some spoilers. You gotta watch this on Screenbox. It is a fantastic time. Sienna is a fantastic final girl. She just seems she's very human, and she's dealing with the loss of her father, and she has to deal with a mother that is not very pleasant. I mean, something ends up happening to their mother, and I don't even feel that bad that something happened to her because of the way that she treats them, especially Elliot. She treats Elliot like garbage. He's still young, and he's curious about things, and yet she's very hard on him, thinking that he's going to turn into some psychopath. He's a kid. He's going to be curious about the macabre and creepy things. But apparently she doesn't understand that. But anyway. So there is a little girl in this movie, and I'm still trying to figure out like her significance. The makeup was on point. The makeup was amazing. She was definitely creepy. She brought on the factor for sure. But what is her significance? They did say she was a victim. They said that she went missing, and I think they found her, and I'm wondering, was she one of Art's victims? Like, what is that? But I've heard that there's going to be a third one, so let's hope that we get a little bit more answers. I don't want, a ton. Like I said, the mystery of this is definitely, it makes it more intriguing. There are some things in this movie that I didn't quite understand. Like, there was a scene where Sienna was thrown into this pit, and then she woke up in one of those boxes, like dunking boxes, I'm guessing, and it looked like something was holding her down, and she was trying to get free. And I'm sorry, but I didn't understand the significance, like what was necessarily pulling her down. Like, I saw a hand, yes. Was it like one of the victims? I don't know. But like I said, there's still some mystery left in this movie. Was it a little too long? A smidge. I mean, there were times where it drug on a little bit, but I was very much entertained. I loved the dynamic between Sienna and Art, the way that they interacted with one another. You could get that feeling from Sienna that she was absolutely terrified of him, but she was trying to show her, straight face. She was trying not to show her fear, but you could definitely see it in her mannerisms and the way that she was interacting. I enjoyed this film. There's some people out there that are saying that it was hyped up way too much, but to me, I felt like it was hyped just enough. I cannot wait to see Terrifier 3, and I hope we get to see a lot more of Sienna. So I will definitely probably be watching this movie again. So hopefully all of you will enjoy this movie as much as I did. So that's about all I really had to say. I'm just glad that indie films are being recognized, and hey, maybe Art the Clown will in fact get his Oscar. Hey, you never know. To me, it's much deserved because of the performance. Especially the first one and in this one, David Howard Thornton, he brought it. He brought his A game. But that's about as much as I'm going to say about this. So hopefully you enjoyed my review. This is Carrie Crave Cinema. Stay terrifying, my friends.